Amen. Children, come on down. Come on down, children. I got something this morning I want y'all to help me with. I want y'all to help me with something this morning. All right, come on down. You can sit right here by my feet. Just anywhere down here. Yeah, have a seat there. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I brought something with you. What is my job in the church? Does anybody know what my job is in the church? Huh? It's to give you candy. Yeah, that's not my job though. That's just something I do because I love you. What is my job? Everybody comes to worship God, but what's my specific job? What am I supposed to do? Teaching is something that I do, yeah. Do you know what my job is? Let me show you what my job is. Are you ready to see my job? There's my job. My job is to clean the toilets. My job is to lead the music. My job is to teach the Sunday school. My job is to cook the food. My job is to take and welcome everybody. My job is to come up and do construction. By the way, it's real nice. Do y'all notice that the fan is working again up here? Someone volunteered, came up and repaired that fan this week. Isn't that wonderful? And also the stage. It took 20 hours for that work to be done, volunteering that. And 20 hours, and it was done mostly after 10 o'clock at night, all the way up until 2 a.m. in the morning. They came up early and worked on it. Also, lights outside now. That if you come at night, the parking lot's all lit up bright. That was volunteer work too. And then all the different things that go on in the church. The cooks in the kitchen, the people that take and work with the children. All those are my job. You know why? Because there's only one pastor called to a church. And God selects the pastor. I'm not worthy of that job. I'm not qualified to do that job. And I can't do all those jobs. I can't do all those. Would you pick those up and hand them to me and let me put them in the basket? I need somebody. Here, just give them to me one at a time if you don't. I need somebody to help teach Sunday school. I need somebody to take and watch the babies. I need somebody to take and teach the classes. You know, while we're meeting here for worship, there are 2 people back in the back working with children. There's 2 people back in the back preparing your meal. All these different jobs I have a responsibility. And doing this and leading the music and playing all the instruments and singing in the praise team. All those are my job. I'm supposed to do every one of those jobs. And do you know what happens when you have all those jobs? I have to seek out qualified people. Qualified people to do those jobs. You know how much the church pays to get qualified people? 0 money. There's no money in the budget to get a music director. No money in the budget to get people to clean the church during the week. All that comes out of the shepherd's pay. In other words, when the congregation gives me money, I turn around and I give that money out to people. Why do you think I do that? Why do you think I do that? Does your mama ask you to help around the house? You know why she does that? She has so much work to do. She has that home to care for, and her dad too, and all that work, and they ask you to participate. And you get a blessing out of doing it. But do you know, you get food out of the deal, but they have to pay for that. And so it is in the church. God only gives one shepherd. Now this morning I'm going to talk to the adults about that out of John 10. What we're doing is we're going through the book of John from John 1. We're just covering right on through. Whatever we come to, that's what we're going to talk about. And so this morning we're going to be talking about that. What is the job of the shepherd? What is the job of the pastor of the church? And it all comes from what is Jesus' job. Because I'm not here to get glory. I'm not here for anything other than to praise Jesus Christ. So the jobs that I do, they're Jesus's. He assigned me to do them. The jobs that I have here that are too many for me to do, I assign you to do it, and you to do it, and you to do it. Do you know that, see the cross on the side of the wall over there? Somebody has a responsibility to plug that cross in every Sunday. When you see that cross lit, it's not me that lit it. Somebody has that ministry in the church. When you go into the bathroom and you see paper towels laying on the sink, that's my job to go in there and pick them up. But it's because people in this church have that ministry. They go in there and check the bathroom constantly to make sure it's done. You see the people up here singing? That's my job. My job. In many churches, the pastor leads the music. He does everything. He prays. And he has the prayer ministry. He has all these different doing announcements. He does all those things. But as the church grows, pastor assigns those jobs to other people. But he still is responsible for every one of them. God doesn't let him off the hook. And do you know who I don't let off the hook? I don't let Jesus off the hook. It's His responsibility. So He puts into my path people that are willing to serve. Some for money. Some just do it. A lot of the work that you saw around here. Paid for out of my pocket. Some of that was paid. It was just donated. Just people did it. And they couldn't do it during the daytime because they work in the daytime. So they came up here and gave up their sleep to get that work done. That's what makes a church successful. And as you grow up, boys and girls, you need to look, go to the pastor and say, what can I do? What can I do? You see the light. Notice they're not. Somebody came to me and said, what can I do? And I said, why don't you make sure that light's turned on over there? Somebody else came and said, what can I do? I said, well, why don't you do this? Somebody said, what can I do? And I said, why don't you walk around and make sure there's no trash in the pews, in the chairs, the backs of chairs. That's what makes a church successful, is because everybody takes on the work and comes underneath the leadership of Jesus Christ through the pastor, and God gets the glory as a result of it. Isn't that wonderful? And y'all are a big part of that. You can help your pastor a great deal in the church, and many of you do. Okay? Well, thank you for helping me this morning. Who wants to take all my tasks and carry them back and throw them in the trash can for me? All right, good. Thank y'all. Thank you for coming. You can go to children's church now. You did good, children. God bless you. Thank you.